Good evening, guys. I got more Breakout Beasts to show you. I special ordered them from GameStop, and I can only imagine there's going to be a survey review. So I'm jumping the gun this time before the slime gets consolidated because we don't got a whole lot of space to keep these slimes. They're great. They're wonderful. This is like the first actual slime I enjoy because, one, it doesn't smell like gack, which smells like bleach and then some. And I don't want to know what the and then some really is because it's how bad it smells. Um, but each of these beasts are how come with these eggs. This is the one for this guy. I will find. Good googly. Oh, they're there. Hold on a second. Sorry. I gotta get out of. Shots. This one I wanted. Nope, this is the this one. It is his name is Clobberclaw. It's not too bad a name, I guess. Good grief. Where are they? Oh, there it is. Going crazy here. uh but basically these sheets tell you what pieces come in the eggs and how to assemble them. This is Repulsor. He's a griffin, I guess, or a hippogriff. I really don't know my mythological beasts to save my life. But basically, they come in the slime. The slime sort of looks like that. I'm not gonna drop it. And if you notice, there's the rest of the stand that's still in there. And this is what the stand. Yeah, there. Where's the? There it is. And you put them together like so. And once it's in here, there is no taking it off. It's there like that on purpose, and you assemble it on here like that to prop for a stand or whatever. They're customizable, as I said before. As you see, this piece, these two little knuckle pieces are from this guy's tail piece. They're customizable. You can change out tails. You can change out anything on these pieces, on these figures. And there's a lot of replay value. I'm hoping to collect more of these in the future. They really are articulate, wonderful figures. Um, I'm satisfied with these things. And one thing I did discover through more uh, reviews of watching other people review these things, not all of the slimes are the color or represent anything of what the beasts actually are. There's like, for example, one series 2. It's a purple wolf beast with wings, but the slime is, I believe, grayish or a clear slime, and it's nothing like any of the other colors. Like, for example, this one's silver because of this silver dragon. Um, and like I said, this guy's slime, it was as blue as the fires, the little blue flames, and I didn't expect a video, and my wife consolidated it with her slime. And here is a blue fire blast. You can use these, like I said before. If I was in Dungeons and Dragons, I would definitely um, use one of these figures for a reference, for a you know, for scale. Like get a figure. Maybe you'd want to use a small figure to represent the scale, but it works. It's perfect, and I don't think I'd want to pose them at all. Um, but in a way, I feel that this is bringing back my childhood. I would have loved to play with this as a kid, with slime and changing out pieces for one over the other. That sounds really cool to me. I don't know why, but it has a really massive appeal. And um I probably will, pose these things in the future, and I'm definitely going to collect more of these because once these this came in from UPS, my son was having the time of his life playing with them. Um but as you can see, there's three of them, and the I hope, like I said, to have more of them. Um, my favorite one, ironically, is the very first one I got. Um, and um, it was this one, Tempest. I saw him in one of the reviews, and I was like, boy, I hope I pull that one, and I did. And he's my favorite primarily because he's blue and because he's a water dragon. You in most mythoses, you really don't see water dragons. You see plenty of sky dragons or griffins or hippogriffs. You really seldom see water dragons. I thought that was a cool touch. The next one I hope to collect would be the Silver Wolf in Series 1. They're soon to release Series 3, and the eggs are going to be purple. In Series 1, the eggs are either gray or red. In Series 2, they are green. In Series 3, they're going to be purple. And it's just really, I don't, yeah, there's no residue, but it's got a really cool texture to it. Um, I really don't know what else to say about these things, but if you guys have kids, naturally older than 3, who love slime and action figures or posable figures, I would highly recommend this to um, parents with kids because this is just, you know, really a win-win, I would say. For those who love slime, it's a win because you get to play with slime and you have to dig the figures out of the slime. And for 2, um, it's a sense. I mean, for figures. I mean, what kid doesn't love an action figure? And you can use your slime with your toys, with your the kids with their imagination. I'm not very articulate a person. I'm sorry, but there's just so much you can do with this, and it's really a sense of satisfaction to stick your fingers in the slime to play with it. I grew up playing with silly putty, so this is an entire new thing to me to play with these. But the first video I wasn't expecting to make a video with the GameStop Inc. in the survey video, and the slime that came with that guy got consolidated in this. It's a little bit of a grayish. Well, that's because the slime was consolidated into it, and my wife previously picked up um, a slime about half that size from Walmart, and she consolidated. So we're probably gonna. I'm probably gonna consolidate these slimes, um, just because I don't have enough space to put all this slime. Um, it's perfect. You can't really do much else with it other than just run it through your fingers or do the squishy test where you squish your fingers through. It's more of a gelatin. Um, it's more fun just to have the little liquid effect like that. Mostly, that's what most people use it for. I know Doctor Squish prefers the rubbery Jello slime type stuff like this as opposed to the actual putty slime, like the like silly putty, for example. I'm more of a like I said, I grew up as a putty person, but I can see the joy in playing with this. I totally understand that. It's it'll take some getting used to, but I'm still willing to try. But like I said, these things have recaptured my childhood, and it's just something about it is just so fulfilling to me. But anyways, this wasn't gonna be a really terribly long video. Um, GameStop Inc. does have another survey video for me. It's gonna be on Splatoon 2. Right now, they have a online tournament for E3. So that video probably won't come out until um well after the time. I'll just put it that way. I'll do some more videos about Switch related stuff that I have picked up at a GameStop that I don't remember getting a video for probably in the near future. Um, just because of my frustration that I shared on Mario Kart 8, and because I dislike, I'm no longer a fan of Sony. I I plan on buying a PS Vita and modding it that has the retro libraries, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, um, maybe Atari if I really want to, and Sony games. Just out of spite for both of those companies because of what they've been doing with their business practices lately. So, you know, I said before that I turned to emulation because of what's going on. Well, now um, I'm doing it out of my frustration for these companies. If you're not going to recognize that people still play retro games still, then you're part of the problem, in my opinion. And you know, I'm I have no problem with getting a retro library. Like I said, this is the last year I'm going all out for my stuff. But I have more videos in the future, whether or not GameStop Inc. wants me to do a survey video. Um, I have more of a reason now to keep my channel, keep doing things on my channel. They may not always be 30 minutes. They might be between 10 and 15. I'm going to try and see if I can keep this around 15 minutes. But, I mean, I might do more blind bag reviews. I've seen those things coming popular. I want to incorporate not just games with this channel. I want to incorporate video toys, blind bags, collectible items, board games, even card games. I'm probably do a new thing with card games because Magic the Gathering is getting a has a new expansion in an area that more or less where I got started in Innistrad, and I'll probably do something like that. I I hope to in the future have my wife in the video. She doesn't want to. She's looking at me and smiling. And but this I'm not just gonna focus on games. There's more to life than just games. Um, that's mostly why Anthony did his own thing on Facebook. And Anthony, if ever you come across this, um, it's okay to do different things. You can do games, you can do books, you can do movies, you can do music. whatever you want to talk about, you know. And because Anthony was getting tired of us focusing mostly on games, I was trying to. That's why we tried to do a movie thing, just to throw in something new that tied into the general theme of what we were talking about. Um, and that was a pretty good approach. I just like doing things off the cuff. But anyways, guys, that concludes my video. You guys have a wonderful evening.